All right, we're going to stick in MLS. We're going to take it back on the field, and it's great to be able to do it this way. To the East Coast we go. Lionel Messi kicked off Miami's rally back from a 2-0 down with his 67th career free kick goal and had the tying goal assist in 3-3 draw against Philadelphia Union. Case, what do you think about the goalie here?
Yeah, got caught.
Oh, you think it's on the goalie case? Look at this guy, 27 backs up right there. Luis Suarez goes in front of the goalkeeper.
but it's your side.
But Luis Suarez in front of the goalkeeper, kind of impeding the vision.
No.
I want to give him a break there.
I'll give him a little bit of a break, but it's his side.
Yeah,
you know, you could see his footwork. He thought Messi was going over the wall, cheated it, and paid the price.
All right, so as I mentioned, his 67th career free kick goal, and quite the list that he's a part of now, going above Ronaldinho, who of course mentored him at the very, very beginning of his career. Gave him his first assist, Turk.
First assist, assisted on his first goal, I believe, for Messi.
Yes.
So it's quite a feat that you've already passed Ronaldinho. You're 3 away from Pelé. And not too far away from the all-time leader, which is Juninho, who was an absolute monster on set pieces. But I'm not surprised. Because at the end of Messi's career, it'll be easier to single out records that he doesn't have. It's going to be easier to single out those records because this is who he is. He's been an absolute animal in the game. He keeps on going. He keeps on trying to succeed. He's got the accolades, whether it's personal or collective, and trophies to back that up. It's who he is. And the crazy thing is, if you ask people, and we were talking to Jose del Valle earlier today in Ahora Nunca, he reminded us that he never used to even take free kicks. He wasn't good at it.
Well, there's a pecking order in free kicks. You know it,
But it wasn't until he was on the national team with Diego Armando Maradona, who was a coach. He's like, hey, you need to take the free kicks. You need to do this. And instructed him on how to take free kicks. And all of a sudden it changed.
Cool.
Something clicks, and this guy just scores them for fun. So, again, Case, I'm not surprised.
No, what it is it's something that he clearly worked on, as you mentioned. Maradona told him that, no, this should be a part of your game. And then as you get a little bit older and you get a little bit better, and now you have that standing. I mean, when you're a young kid in Barcelona, there might be a couple other guys who've been taking free kicks for a little bit longer than you have, right?
Yeah.
And then when you start to become the senior player, you bang a couple in, all of a sudden,
confidence boost.
You're the free kick taker. And you know, it's a lot easier to score free kicks if you're taking the free kicks.
Yeah.
So
I have to let that sink in there for a few seconds.
If you're not on, I never scored a free kick because I never took a free kick. There you go. So it would be kind of hard.
You miss 100% of the shots you
Correct.
take.
And
Michael Scott.
Never missed one.
Michael Scott.
Michael Scott, from one goat to another year with Lionel Messi. But speaking of his team, as I mentioned, they had to rally 2-0 down. So halftime, it was probably a very interesting speech from Javier Mascherano, who actually talked about what speech he gave to the players in the halftime. Let's listen to him.
No, I told to them in the halftime that we are in a situation that we are in this, and the only way to see the sun is give everything, forget the result. The result is my fault. It's my responsibility. They have to play. They have to play. Because football is a game and we have to play. Play. Don't think about the result. The result is the coach foul, the responsibility of the coach. But we want to have the ball, to move the ball to one side, to the other side, try to play in the opposite side. This is, for me, the way to start again, winning games and in a good dynamic. So I try to translate that because it's the only way. We cannot be worried about the result. We cannot be worried. It's about play the game, forget the result, go forward, attack, create chances, score goals. It's the only way.
I mean, and clearly the only way was to just deliver a no-filter halftime speech there.
I get what he was trying to say. Is the only way to get out of this is by working.
Right.
You know, if you're dug yourself in a hole, you have to work to get yourself out of it. So I get what he's saying. The translation was very literal.
I like it. But it is a point where we've talked about Miami for a while now, and we know that they have limitations.
Yeah.
And they have to outscore their opponents.
Right.
Because the way they're set up, they're not going to be grinding out 1-0 results.
I mean, just look at this, like how bad that is. It's a set piece, this corner kick, and there's nobody on the ball. There's nobody marking the extra man. This is just indiscipline right here, lack of defending properly. Case, they were down 3-1 at one point, and you're thinking, like, this is over. This is over.
But I love a fight back, and free kicks can get you back into games. Set pieces can, no question about it. And when you've got one of the best ever, that doesn't hurt. But their problem is they have to find the right balance. They have to be able to be attacking because that's who they are. That's their DNA. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no relegation in MLS. You might as well entertain your fans.
True.
But you got to find a balance where you can still keep enough balls out of your own back of the net that you're not consistently conceding 2, 3, 4 goals a game. And they haven't found that balance this season. And that's why you're in the situation they're in.
And they're giving up 3 goals to one of the best teams in Major League Soccer. It's nothing to be ashamed of, but I keep going back to what's going to happen come summer, Club World Cup, if they're struggling right now in Major League Soccer. They've not won in the last, 7 or 8?
7 games.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So they've got to do something quick, make reinforcements, because if not, they're going to embarrass Major League Soccer and Messi in front of the world.
Yeah, they're in it, and they want to be on there. What Javier Mascherano said.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know it's ESPN Plus, but I still don't want to say it.
Shit.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Herc. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that assist. They're trying to also get out of it here in the standings, climbing a little bit more. It's incredible how bad they've been lately, and still they're in 7th place here in the Eastern Conference standings.
Well, the one great thing about MLS is it's not how you start.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. In the rest of the league, the season would be, in any other league in the world, the season would more or less be over.
Yeah, luckily it's not for Inter Miami and company.